Hi everyone, my name is Ben Wright, Human Cartoonist Extraordinaire, and welcome to the continuing series of Chilla's Arts games. Next one we are doing is Stigmatized Property. For those of you watching the replay, we literally just finished playing Occult, the very first Chilla's Art game that I have played, and we're doing a little bit of a marathon, so we're jumping straight into Stigmatized Property. I'm going into these knowing very little, except that they're short and very well-liked streaming games, and I thought I'd give it a shot because, well, I like doing horror streams, it's spooky month, and it seemed like it might be right up my alley. And so far, based on Occult, I think there's a good chance that that's true. Occult was definitely weird. I think it was more unsettling than outright scary, but it was also one of the early games of this developer. It makes me really excited to see what more games with them are like, and I am very much looking forward to seeing what goes down in this next one. All right, I think we are good to find out about Stigmatized Property. Oh good, I can click instead of having to use the E. He suddenly invited me to his house. I wonder why. I like the visual error looking to the side. They got their filters for VHS stuff much better. Whoop. Hey! Found 10 yen. Must be my lucky day. I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen today. I hope this is the right way. Oh no, are we getting lost again? Is that a dead cat? $10 and a dead cat. That sounds like a good Friday night. So that's where the smell was coming from. Told me to be in the apartment room 104. Well, let's make this booty call happen. Do you see numbers in these doors? Not on the ground floor anyway. Wonder if 104 is ground floor or floor up. Yeah, no numbers on the doors. Not even in Japanese as far as I can see. Oh, hey, a little shrine. Pray in front of the shrine. I'll show respect. Okay. This is his mother's car? It's gonna make the booty call way more awkward. I love this plant thing. This plant thing is excellent. I hope it doesn't come alive and kill me later. I'm getting more money. I feel like going up the stairs was a good call. Maybe the parked car is an indicator that... Oh, I can try the doors. You can hear the little noise when I do it. Knock on door. I guess this is it.
すみません。
Really is no one. Can't just wait outside. I need to get in.
どこに鍵あるって言ってたっけ?
Can you say there's a spare key somewhere? I forgot where though. Oh, I remember now. Should be under a lemon tree pot. Okay. Well, I'm just going to help myself to your food. This room looks really good for an apartment. That's kind of judgy. 40 degrees Celsius. That seems... Sorry, doing the math real quick. That seems very hot. Am I crazy? Yeah, 40 divided by 5 is 8. Times 9 is 72. No, that can't be right. Somebody do the conversion for me because I'm gaming and I'm distracted. But 40 degrees Celsius should be over 100 degrees, right?
あれ? このノート破れてるけど、どうしたんだろう? 探したら見つかるかな?
Last 7 pages are torn. Hey, their mirror tech has gotten better. I'm still not reflecting in it. Pretty sure I'm supposed to find 7 pages, at which point Slenderman can get me. Heard of people being stubborn about the AC bill, but dang. Is there an attic? This looks like an attic hook. Sure. Oh, there was a hole in the wall and I used the hook to get the page. April 4th. Moving is over at last, and today marks the first day living alone and also the first day writing a journal. I really look forward to the experience. I've always dreamed of it. I decided to move here because the rent is very cheap. I honestly can't believe that a broke student like me can afford such a nice room. Plus, it's really close to my school. How amazing is that? I ate out with my parents today to celebrate the move, and they were both laughing and just having a great time. Living alone is great and all, but man, I'm going to miss those faces. They told me that they're going to be here for only a couple of days. They kept telling me how worried they are, but they're just overthinking. They don't have to worry about a thing. I'm going to do just fine. Okay, I can't go back and read things, it looks like. Let's see if we can find the next page. Hello. Oh no! It's the cat clock! I see you, cat clock! Clock is ticking. I wonder if I can remove it from the wall or something. Look through the hole. Ooh, ooh, I like that. Ooh, I think I know a spook that's going to happen later. Okay, so I can go outside whenever I want. If things get bad, I can just leave. The one thing I can think with that clock... Oh, I haven't tried this door yet. But... Oh, I thought that was one of the pages inside the bottle. The one thing I could see doing with that clock, potentially, is it may need me to go back to the dead cat for some reason, because of the cat symbol on the clock. But that might be overthinking things. Well, I'm alone in an apartment in a scary thing, so taking a shower is the next step. I guess the tub was full and I couldn't tell because I don't have the lights on. Paper's wet. I need to find a way to dry it. Oh, hairdryer. It's a better idea than using the dryer, which I just realized they probably don't have because it's Japan. April 5th, that's the next day. Today I took the whole day just setting everything up in the room. What used to be a room with small luggage and a simple bed now became a room with a bunch of furniture and a whopping queen-sized bed. The previous tenant left everything and the owner was too lazy to get rid of them. Dad seemed to like this house so badly. He said he'd like to stay a little longer, but as much as I appreciate their company, I'd like to live life already. The owner came to say hello today. He looked like he could use a little sleep, though. What was wrong with him? He shook my hand with a big smile on his face, told me how grateful he was for someone to finally rent the room. But how he stopped smiling right when he let my hand go. That was way too weird. Anyways, new semester starts tomorrow. Gotta get ready. Good. Excellent. Anything else around here to interact with? Can I just say how nice it is that you can actually see in this apartment? I just realized there was a big section in Duolingo when I was studying it in Japanese that would talk about how rooms were so well lit. And I'm beginning to wonder if that's a problem in Japan. Let's peek in the glory hole again. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how dead is the friend, do you think? I wonder if the friend is dead or if I'm going to die. It could go either way. Also, I need to give him credit that movement is way better in this than it was in Okairi. Alright, I'm not seeing anything I can interact with. I'd love to turn down the temperature. Let's step outside again, see if there's something there. Hello! Hello, bird friend. Okay. Won't let me interact with him, even though he's got the little icon over him. Maybe I gotta trade for something? I just realized there's a sprint button. Another big improvement. Haley's gonna be so mad they missed the bird friend. There's a dude in there. Knock window. Hello? You okay? Why is he just standing there? Ooh, that was good. I don't know what I need you for. Apartment memo. This apartment cannot be demolished. I tried to call a contractor trying to destroy it, but for some reason the phone line stops working. My mother suddenly becomes ill. I hope it isn't related. The local priest will not come. I tried asking other people to ask the priest. The priest got into an accident and died. Talismans are useless. I bought a box of talismans and stuck them on my walls, but they were all burned the next day. Whenever I put a talisman on a wall, the word curse will continue to appear in my head. The apartment does not catch fire. The building repels fire. The apartment must continue to sell. A resident will be chosen every month. The chosen one will be possessed in a week. And after the possession, the person completely disappears from this world, and no one remembers a thing about the person. I keep having nightmares, and a strange voice keeps telling me to bring human. I cannot sell the apartment. I can't let them hurt my family. Someone, please, help me. Oh, because I'm holding the... What do I need the stool for? Can I put stool down? That's odd. I see a crumpled paper in one of the slots. It says it costs 100 yen. I need to find some change. Okay, so I don't quite have enough change yet. I'm holding the stool, so it won't let me do anything else. I need to figure out where the stool goes. Shouldn't need a stool to get that off the wall. Is there anything on the ceiling? That's going to pay off at some point. Oh!
ここから入れそう。
Perhaps I can. But, until then... April 6th. Today was the first day of the semester. It's good to see my boys again. They wanted to come to see the new apartment, but I don't know. They better not fuck anything up. Mashima-sensei is my homeroom teacher. I wonder what kind of teacher she is. I hope she's not mean like the previous one. That guy was an asshole. Another weird thing happened today. When I got out of the room this morning, some middle-aged ladies across the street gathered and talked bad about this apartment. Women of that age like to gossip a lot. It's probably whatever. When the spooky old ladies tell you to leave, you leave. Alright, now that I've put that there, wonder if I can... Wonder if there's an order you're supposed to get these in. Oh, climb in through the window? Yes. Another lack of a reflection. Another page. That was quick. April 7th. I said hello to my fellow neighbors today. That's a polite thing to do, right? Always be nice to your neighbors, right, Mom? But you know what, Mom? I don't think that works here. So I just got the cold shoulders from them. I said good morning to the neighbor on the right. He just stared at me with his big eyes, and without a word from his mouth, he shut the door on me. Even now, his big cat-like eyes won't leave my head. I shouldn't be too rude. I'll probably give it another go some other time. Anyways, I saw a girl who looked just like the girl in Shikibara 89 in my class. Her name's Mira, and I'd like to get to know her. And from what I've heard, she's single, ready to mingle. How lucky. I'm excited for tomorrow. I mean, I'm in your apartment. You want something to happen, get over here. So there's a specific reason I keep checking this. Oh, I can move it around a little bit. It seemed like it wasn't letting me. It's very finicky. So there's a specific jump scare that I'm expecting looking through there. It's going to happen one of these times. Alright, let's see about finding another 40 yen. Pick up the fish. Alright. When the ghost comes for me, I'm gonna fish him. I'm gonna fish him good. Sup, bird? Want fish? You would trade fish for note? Yeah, you'd trade fish for note. I got pescatarian for that. I really probably don't need to keep closing the door, but it just feels rude. Also, I need to wash my hands. I just handled a fish out of the garbage. April 8th. Mom came over to my room again. Ugh. I told her she doesn't have to come anymore. I think she had a fight with Dad again. Her passive-aggressive attitude got to me, so I asked her how Dad is doing. She refused to talk about it and instead just sat there quietly. I've never seen her like this before. She would usually put a fake smile on her face after a fight. I would notice that. But it just wasn't like that this time. An hour or so later, she regained her usual positivity when she asked me if I could invite my old-time friend Sayaka. She had the biggest smile when I agreed to it. Mom must be worried for me to live alone still. I only have Mira-chan in mind right now, though. But that smile, her eyes weren't smiling. Did Mom know that something was happening? I'm gonna keep checking the hole. Give me the spook. Give me the spook. I didn't say maybe give me the spook. I said give me the spook. Alright. Not gonna give me the spook. Alright. Time to scrounge around till I find 40 more yen. You know, I just had a bit of a crazy idea. Oh, I'm going in there in a second. Okay, cool. I just wanted to see if I could check the thing. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Well, that scare was worth getting 10 yen. This light wasn't on a second ago. Was it? Maybe it was. Ah, my chat's getting jump scared. It's saying I can interact with it, but that's the door that it says I can interact with. What's up? Alright, maybe I need something to interact with it. Hello? Oh! A car key. That's not bad. What does it say about me that my first thought wasn't, oh, I need to find the key. It was, I need to find something to break the window with, or jimmy the lock with. We've almost got all the pages. The frog Kappa planner jump scares you every time. I love it. I want it. But I need to set it up with a special lighting so it's only lit from below. Hello, glory hole. All right. April 9th. I was able to talk to Mira-chan today. What a great day. Except for one thing. Mom was gone when I woke up this morning. Her car was still parked here and it's odd for her to leave without notice. I hope Dad picked her up or something because the car is still there. I invited Sayaka today and she said she'd come tomorrow. I hope this makes her happy again. So wait, am I Mira or am I Sakura? That mirror wasn't there a second ago. And that furniture wasn't stacked. Things... I only just noticed things moved around. When that happened... I don't even think it was like that when I came in. I feel like I would have noticed. Alright. Gotta find 30 more yen. Now, admittedly, what I should really do is leave. Just, you know, take my things, take my ball, and go. Hey! The cat's gone! Yay! Well, that was worth 10 yen. Pray in front of the shrine? Yes. Let's increase the likelihood that I'm on somebody's good side. It's like a trail of crumbs, but instead of it's a trail of jump scares. Accurate. They don't feel like cheap jump scares, though. Like, there's been some good build in this. Alright, I've prayed at 2 shrines. Makes me wonder, rule of threes, if there's a third. Alright, I'm back at the dead cat. That's a statement. $10 more cents. Thank you, Kappa. Alright, now I just have to find 10 more cents in this entire little area. Looking for obvious notification. Don't you do that to me. Don't you do that to me. There might have been one more interactable near the other vending machine. You mean the one that was way far away? I don't see an interactable. Oh! There is an interactable, but it's behind. How do I... Can I get back there? Oh! Hello! Oh, it's another shrine. Excellent. I found 3 shrines. That's probably good, right? Alright, ghosts. You can scare me one more time. If it means I get 10 more cents. I check the apartment again. Things are still rearranged. Okay, that's a little spooky. In the reflection, the door is closed. The floor's wet. There's a new thing right there. Not quite the scare I was expecting, but I will take it. Let's get this last page. Can I check this door this time? Nope. Let me pick you up. Thank you. Would have been another good place to put a jump scare. Alright, 7th page. There is no escape. I can't read the rest. I'll call him later. I need to get home. I don't think you've noticed how crazy this place is. The end. Result? Possessed? I got the bad ending. Oh, there are multiple endings. Hold on. I'm going to do a quick bit of research because it was... I mean, anticlimactic wouldn't be the right word, but... because that definitely built to that. Some of the endings can be a little obtuse in Chilla's art games. Good to know. Oh, okay. Alright, I was actually really close to getting the good ending. From looking at this, the trick to getting the good ending is related to the shrines. There are 4 shrines, and you need to pray at all of them. Okay, I see which one I missed. Do I want to really quickly play through and see if I can do it? You know what? I'll leave it up to chat. Which would you guys rather see? Would you rather see me try to get the good ending right now? Or would you like to see me do another game? Because I could do either. Or are you tired and want me to stop? Would be cool to do the good ending. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so I'm going to beeline to all the shrines first. So here's one of them. Where's this hidden path? There we go. You know, this was 2019. You'd think I'd be walking around this dark back alley with a cell phone out with a flashlight. I'm just saying. Oh. Let's see. Here we go. This is the shrine I missed. Alright. Since we're speeding through this, and a lot of it is stuff that we've already seen quite enough of. I'll go ahead and give my thoughts on the game thus far. I think this shows such growth from Okairi. Like, Okairi wasn't bad, but it was very, very simplistic. And you can feel that this is a growth beyond that in a really interesting way. Feels slightly warmer. Is it just my imagination? Aha! That's probably the clue that I did all this. But yeah, the controls are better. The lighting is better. I think the clarity of what you're supposed to do is significantly improved. It's under the lemons. But yeah, it's night and day. It really shows how much a developer can improve project to project. Crow friends here so I can get the fish. This game is so much quicker when you know exactly what you're doing. Like, speed runs of this must be like 5 minutes. Not sure anyone's actually speed running this game, but... Alright. Let's go for the first jump scare. It's open. Yep. What's up, bro? Man, that's loud. By the way, looking inside that hole, what I was expecting to happen is something along the lines of a jump scare from Silent Hill 4 The Room, which is one of my favorite jump scares of all time. I wouldn't even properly call it a jump scare. But you are stuck in an apartment, and one of the things you can do is look through the peephole. And at one point, you look through the peephole, and the central antagonist of this, who you've never actually seen in real life, literally just walks up and stands right outside the peephole looking in. That's all he does. And it's such a great spooky moment. By the way, when I looked up how to get the good ending, I also found out that this is, in fact, Sayaka. Which also explains why she knew what the mom's car looks like. Stuff had already moved by the time I got back. It's interesting. Alright. Got 30 more yen to find. I know 10 of it is another jump scare. Thank you. Where was the remaining... Where have I not gotten ground money? Oh yeah, I only need to find 10 more cents, because the last 10 cents comes from the room. Alright, now I can get the one in the room. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take my time now because this is the ending. This is the good ending. There is no escape. I can't read the rest. I'll call him later. I need to get home. Door opened. I looked back repeatedly as I felt I was constantly being watched. But no matter how many times I looked, no one was there. I couldn't handle the fear. I walked as fast as I could. He was absent from school the next day. His seat was occupied by someone else. I tried asking his friends and teachers, but none of them knew or even heard of his name. After school, I went to the same apartment. However, the apartment was sold. According to the locals, the place has been on sale for a while. Where did the apartment go? And the boy I knew and loved, where did he go? Was it all my dream? Come to think of it, I don't remember his name either. Wait, who am I even talking about? That's good. Ah. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. All right. That was Stigmatized Property. Everything I said before stays. Like, this game, like, no disrespect to Okairi, this blows Okairi out of the water. That was such a good game. And, like, same basic type of concept, same basic format of game. The presentation was just so much better. The gameplay was so much more complex. Multiple endings. Love all of that. All right. We are looking at about 2 hours total of streaming. I'm inclined to do one more. Next game we are going to be doing is Inunaki Tunnel.